anglais. Of course, here is the story and a detailed explanation of Psalm 91. Pouce English. The story of Psalm 91. Imagine a king, King David, who made many enemies throughout his reign. He was a great general before he was king, and many were jealous of him. The narrative of Psalm 91 tells of someone who seeks refuge in God, as if under his wings, and experiences divine protection amidst the dangers that surround them. While no author is named in the title, many believe David wrote it, or someone living a similar experience of war, plague, and trouble. The scenario: a person, perhaps a soldier, is speaking to God. They describe all the dangers that could befall them at night, during the day, in darkness, in sunlight, but they declare, "I will seek refuge in the Lord." Then, God Himself answers directly, promising to protect them, because they have placed their trust in Him. It is a timeless psalm that speaks to anyone who feels in danger, is afraid, or needs a sense of security. Detailed breakdown of the psalm. Psalm 91 is one of the most popular in the Bible because it offers immense comfort. It can be divided into three main parts. Verse 1, the protection offered. Verse 1, whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. Explanation: dwells and rest in the shadow imply a close abiding relationship, a place where one is protected from the elements and dangers. God is presented as a fortress, a secure shelter. Verse 2, I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in whom I trust. Explanation: the individual makes a personal decision. They identify God as their defense. The attitude is not passive. It is active faith and trust. Verse 3, the types of dangers and how you are saved. This is an impressive list of the evils that will not befall the one who trusts in God. Verse 3, surely He will save you from the fowler's snare and from the deadly pestilence. Explanation: He protects from hidden dangers and contagious diseases. Verses 4-6, He will cover you with His feathers, and under His wings you will find refuge. You will not fear the terror of night, nor the arrow that flies by day, nor the pestilence that stalks in the darkness, nor the plague that destroys at midday. Explanation: feathers and wings are images of tenderness, like a hen protecting her chicks. It distinguishes between night dangers, crime, fear, and daytime dangers, war, open attack. Disease is described as a plague that can strike at any time. Verse 73, 1,000 may fall at your side, 10,000 at your right hand, but it will not come near you. For He will command His angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. Explanation: it does not say you won't see trouble. It says you will not fall when others do. God's protection doesn't mean living in a bubble, but surviving in the midst of crisis. The angels represent how God sends physical and spiritual help. Verses 14-6, God's promise in His own words. In this final part, God Himself takes the floor to respond to the one who trusts in Him. Verse 14, because He loves me, says the Lord, I will rescue him. I will protect him, for he acknowledges my name. Explanation: the reason for God's action is a relationship of love and recognition. Acknowledges my name means to know God's character, to have a personal relationship with Him. Verse 10, He will call on me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. Explanation: God does not promise to prevent trouble, but He promises to be with you in it. He answers prayer. This is the great comfort. Verse 6, with long life I will satisfy him and show him my salvation. Explanation: the ultimate benefit is life as a state of well-being and the opportunity to see God's deliverance in your own experience. Important summary. Central theme: trust and security in God amidst physical and spiritual dangers. God's character. God is presented as a refuge, a fortress, a protector, and a deliverer. The condition? The protection is not automatic. It is conditioned by trust and making God your refuge. Verse 2 in quarters. Not a no-suffering guarantee. It does not say the believer will never suffer, but it affirms that suffering will not crush them because God will stand with them. It is a promise of presence and deliverance, not necessarily a promise of exemption. This is why Psalm 91 is so beloved in times of grief, illness, uncertainty, or when one feels vulnerable. It provides a profound conviction that even though dangers are real, God's protection is even more real.